Okay, so this video is actually going to be a quick first thoughts of my new Gibson Les Paul BFG P90, and that's the 2018 model. Now, actually the newest Gibson Les Paul, or the newest Gibson that I have, is actually made in the year 2014. So that means now when buying the 2018, there should be some improvement on, you know, especially the quality control when the guitar is leaving the factory. So I would say that I didn't really notice any huge difference in that case. However, we're gonna take a look on my first thoughts about this guitar right now, and I've been playing it quite a lot the last 24 hours. So let's go ahead and take a look on what I'm talking about here. So I have the guitar right here, as you obviously can see. However, this build construction is actually, I think it's perfect. You know, I don't need to say anything else than the construction, the build quality of this guitar is actually awesome. I'm really impressed about that kind of stuff. And in that case, I absolutely see an improvement from my Gibson Les Paul Futura, that is a 2014 model. I see, you know, that guitar has some, not dings, but you know, kind of like quality issues here and there. This guitar does not have that. So this guitar is in perfect construction condition, so to speak. However, let's go to the downsides that I noticed right away out of the box. The string height was super high. So, you know, I almost immediately I needed to adjust, lower the bridge a little bit so that I could get a little lower string action. So that's the first issue that I noticed. The second issue that I noticed almost right away as well, these tuners right here, they totally suck. You know, these tuners, they're absolutely crap. You know, there's, you know, I don't understand why they put this kind of crap on a guitar like this, because the tuning stability is absolutely not happening, so to speak. So that, you know, buying one of these guitars, or any guitar with this type of tuners right here, the classic vintage deluxe tuners, you gotta keep in mind that you gotta swap these ones for some other models, just like I am going to do. So the guitar will not stay in tune very good because of the tuning issues, actually. Well, you know, these P90s right here, this is P90s. So I bought this model because of, I want to try out the P90s models, because I have, all guitars that I have has humbuckers, and I thought I'd go ahead and try something a little bit different. I can tell you that in general these pickups are actually very good. Kind of high output, sounds good, I think. However, it depends on what type of music style you're playing. This is not a metal humbucker, maybe not even a hard rock pickup. I would say that if you're a metal person, that means that you would most likely want to swap for something else. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that you should go with this pickup or that pickup. That is all your personal preferences. But just for, you know, random playing, this pickup absolutely is a good pickup. However, it's a very noisy pickup, so When you're playing it, you have to turn like this, or you gotta find the right spot not to make any noises and that kind of shit going on. And I totally hate noises, so I'm actually swapping these pickups, I think, for something else, because I don't like noise and all that kind of shit going on. So I think we only have one thing more left to talk about, and that is actually the neck. This neck is supposed to be, the specification says that this neck is rounded. Now, rounded, I don't really know what rounded neck means, but when I have the guitar in front of me, then I know what it means. It means that it's rounded. Yeah, it's not actually a D shape. It's kind of like, it's a rounded, not too massive. I would say that something in between, well, it's not quite a 60s neck profile, but it's not far away from it, that's for sure. Something else that is bugging me, that is the nut here. You know, this is supposed to be a self-lubricant nut right here. So something that I noticed right away is that this nut makes a lot of noises because of the string angle of the headstock, like that. That means it's a lot of tension right here. When a nut is making noises when you're turning the keys right here, that means that it's most likely not gonna happen that you can keep the guitar in tune, because you need some kind of lube on here. And this nut is actually made to prevent that kind of stuff. However, on this particular guitar, it does not work at all. So changing the tuning pegs and absolutely going to put some lube on the nut here, that is something that you most likely need to do, or else the tuning stability will not be there at all. Something else that I noticed, even though I lowered the bridge, that is, I'll be talking about this in several other videos, that is, the string is actually touching the bridge here on the both E strings, and that, you know, I need to raise the tailpiece a little bit here, because this angle is way too much in my opinion. So for tuning stability, I absolutely think that you need to raise this tailpiece a little bit so the string is pretty much the same angle as the angle of the headstock. Plus, it cannot touch the bridge, because that is not good. So I think that's pretty much what it is about this guitar. When it comes to the fretboard itself, the frets perfectly, you know, there's no sharp fret ends, you know, it's perfect. They are smooth, feels great to play and all that kind of shit going on. However, this neck needs some adjustments for my preferences, and I like very low string action. So that means I mostly play distorted sounds, you know, I rarely play clean. So in my case, that means with a low string action, there's most likely almost most of the time going to be some kind of string buzz. Something that you can't hear when you're playing with distortion, but if you're playing clean, well, yeah, you can hear a little bit of a string buzz on some of the strings. However, on this particular guitar, I actually have way too much string buzz on this E string right here. And I'm going to, you know, I haven't really adjusted the neck or anything yet, just lowered the bridge a little bit to be able to play the guitar. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make some adjustments and all that kind of stuff. But that's a topic for another video. So, you know, out of the box, I must say that when it comes to the building construction and first impressions and all that kind of stuff, when you open the box, it looks like to be a great guitar. You know, the build quality is awesome. So that's a huge plus for 2018 line of these particular guitar right here, and probably most of the 2018 guitars. However, the adjustments out of the box, nah, I wouldn't say that's good. I would say that you need to spend some time adjusting the neck, adjusting the bridge. Maybe intonation could be good to do as well, because I noticed that it's not 100% perfectly intonated. Well, a guitar cannot be 100% perfectly intonated, but you know what I mean. So that's pretty much what it is, guys. The fret seems to be in level, you know, as far as I know right now. So I think that's pretty much what it is, guys. And if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below here, and I try to answer as good as I can, because I had this guitar for 24 hours now and I've been playing it a lot, so I think I know pretty much what this is all about. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, I would be very happy if you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, as I said, if you have any questions, just put them down below here and we take it from there. So I think that is, guys, that's pretty much what it is. Take care now. Bye bye then.